First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 66 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Fields. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. Dancing to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields from 17 yards out. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll start out here with the option left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On second down, Montgomery. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Fields. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Touchdown, Bears! Velus Jones from 21 yards away. And the Bears have moved out in front. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. He's at the 50. 30.
It's sad they pay me. I'll do
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Completion here to Claypool. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Fields now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Jones has it. And some space here. Touchdown. Velus Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Any day. Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This complete to Jones. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Bears. Velus Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Elliott now to kick this one away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Open man is Komet, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Fields going to keep it once more. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. Fields. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Right, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs. And sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Down to about the 22 here. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, touchdown! Chase Claypool, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Got a man, it's Brown. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Fields going to keep it once more. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
A shotgun snap. Fields buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
On 2nd and 15 now. Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Squeeze, double.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts into the hands of Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. He's at the 30. 10.
Lord have mercy.
Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential. Hurts will throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Montgomery, another target and catch. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Check 26, check 26. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Fields. He's into the secondary. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Santos with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. All eyes on Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's